Namaste everyone. This is As Muhammad Khan and I again welcome you on the same platform with different topics today. And today topic is related to most important subject, that is physics. So first we will try to learn that what is physics. Student, physics is the branch of science in which we study about the physical observation of matter. Now, what are the physical observations? Can you tell me? The observations that we can feel with the help of our sense organs, all those observations are known as physical observations, like color, sound, light, taste. All these observations come in the category of physical observation. Now, the physics is the scientific and the systematic study of the physical process of the matter. So, it is the definition of the physics. And this physics word is generated from a Greek word, and according to the meaning of that Greek word is the study of nature. The study of nature is known as physics. And student, physics plays very important role in our life. Like now you are watching me on your mobile or laptop or computer with the help of physics. Because with the help of this subject, there were the different inventions were invented by different scientists. And it is the subject that is directly related to science and technology. And in this, we study the different concepts like light. Light you can observe, and light is the energy that provides the visibility. Sound is the form of energy that provides audibility. Temperature is the quantity, physical quantity from which we know about the heating or the cooling effect of an object. Energy, the capacity or ability to do work, means from which an object does its work. Motion, this motion is in your syllabus, student, and we will discuss it in detail. So what is motion? The change of the position of an object with respect of its surrounding or observer is known as motion. Now, all these physical quantities are measured with the help of two different quantities. Means all these physical process have some quantities in them, and all those quantities are categorized into two parts, First is scalar quantity. Second is vector quantity. Now, what is the scalar quantity? So, the physical quantity that have magnitude means amount, and does not have the sense of direction is known as scalar quantity. Means the quantity or the physical quantity that have only magnitude is known as scalar quantity. There are some examples I have written here, like the time. Time does not have the sense of direction. Temperature does not have the sense of direction. Speed does not have the sense of direction. But just opposite of it, there is vector quantity. So what is the vector quantity? It is the physical quantity that have magnitude with sense of direction is known as vector quantity. Means with the help of these quantity we can know the direction of an object, like the velocity. Velocity have the sense of direction. Like if I move from here to here with a particular speed, then that speed which have the sense of direction, so that speed is known as velocity. Force also have the sense of direction, student. Like if we speak about the formula about the force, that it is mass into acceleration. So acceleration have the sense of direction. So acceleration have the sense of direction, that's why the force will also have the sense of direction. Now the work also have, because it includes force with displacement. So force have the sense of direction, so the work also have the sense of direction. Like this, there is another example like the weight. Weight is also the vector quantity because it has the sense of direction. We have the weight due to the gravitational force, and that gravitational force have the gravity, and gravity have the sense of direction. That's why weight is also an example of vector physical quantity. So it is about the scalar and vector physical quantities, and these quantities, means these two different quantities, will help you to write the difference in between two different topics. Like with the help of this you can easily write the difference in between speed and velocity. Like what is speed? Speed is scalar quantity, velocity is vector quantity. Speed does not have the sense of direction, it has only magnitude, but velocity have the sense of direction. So like this you can write 2 points related to this quantity, student. So it will be very, very helpful for you. Now we come on the motion, and it is in your syllabus. So today we will discuss about the introduction of motion. So students, in your 9th class you have very, very important topic in your syllabus. It is motion. Motion plays very important role in our life. If we remove the motion from our life, then what will be happen in our life? Our life will become dull and dry. Why, student? Because with the help of motion, there are many changes takes place in the nature, and those changes bring happiness. So now we come on the most important topic, that is motion. What is motion, student? Motion is the process in which an object changes its position with respect to its surrounding and the observer. Now what are the observers? Observers are the other objects. It may be electronic device or it may be a person. Those objects observe the motion and are known as observer. So what is motion? Motion means the physical process in which an object changes its position with respect to the observer and surrounding. Like if I move from here to here, then what is it? It is motion. Just opposite of it, there is rest. If an object does not change its position and remain on its same position with respect to the surrounding and the observer, is known as rest, student. Like now I am standing in front of you. So now my body is in rest. That's why I am standing on the same position. Now, if we speak about the position, in the case of motion, there are two positions. First position, from where the object starts its motion, that position is known as initial position. And the position at which an object ends its motion, then that position is known as final position. There are some examples of the motion. First example of the motion is revolution of the earth. Means earth revolves around the sun, and that revolution of the earth is an example of motion. Like when you go to the market from your home on foot or on any means of the transport, then that is also an example of motion, because first the position that you have, that in that position you remain at your home, and you change your position from your home to the market. So the market is your final position. So when the object changes its position with respect to time, surrounding and the observer, that is known as motion. Other example of the motion is the motion of the hand of the clock. As you know, the clock have three hands. First is hour hand, second is minute hand, third is second hand. And you can easily observe the motion of those hands of the clock. Inside our body also the motion is taking place, but we can't observe, but it is taking place. We can feel that. And that motion of the substances is known as biomolecular motion, student. Biomolecular motion. According to the Galileo, ignorance of motion is ignorance of nature. So we can't ignore the importance of motion in our life. Now we come on the next. Just opposite of it is rest. When the object does not change its position from its own position and it remains on the same position, that process is known as rest. Like a car is parked in the parking, is an example of rest. Other example, like if we don't have the motion inside our body and our body become motionless, then that is also an example of rest. Like this, there are the different examples of the motion and the rest. Now, The study of the motion in science is known as mechanics. So mechanics is the branch in which we study about the motion and the rest. So now we will read or we will study this motion in detail in our next segment, student. So thank you very much and have a nice day.